Welcome back. This is Door Chronicles. Today, let's talk painting. I'm with our brother, Mauli, a celebrated painter. He's been working for Eden Properties. All the houses you've seen on my channel from Eden Properties and more, he and the team are behind the painting job. We want to talk to Mauli today to get to understand painting. This will inform you so that the next time you want to paint, you call on him or get the right people to do the job for you. Mauli, welcome to Door Chronicles.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Prince.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Mauli.
Mauli, the painter.
Yes, boss.
Mauli, how long have you been painting?
Roughly 12 years now.
12 years now.
Yes, please.
Wow. What motivated you to start painting?
I was playing football and I thought I could make it over there, but it gets to a time I was going back and I can see my friends progressing. Some are doing painting and stuff. I said, no, I did visual art in school.
You did visual art in school, okay.
I need to enter painting. So when I started working with persons of promise. I've been traveling. We have been traveling to villages and stuff. But I came to work for them,
okay.
And I joined Eden Property.
Okay.
So that's how it happens.
Okay, so Mauli has been playing football by now. He's a painter. He did visual art in school. Mauli, how difficult is painting? If you want to paint, how difficult is it?
It's a bit difficult.
Yeah. What makes it difficult?
The scraping and the sample print are the major thing.
Okay.
After that, you can process.
Okay. So let's take it now. Let's say you want to paint a house. Take me through the processes. The first thing you do, the second thing, up to the finishing.
The first thing you must do is you need to do scraping. After scraping, sample print. After sample print, then you start mixing of your paint. Then you start the first coat.
Okay.
So after that, when you see crack or maybe you have some holes in the wall, then you do filler work and stuff. Then you continue from there. Okay,
so you do scraping, sample print, first coat, filler works before the final one goes in there. This is a 3-bedroom house we are in here. Let's say you want to paint the outdoor. How many buckets of paint will you use?
For the outside, roughly 5 buckets will do.
5
or
buckets.
6.
Yeah. What about the inside?
The inside, roughly 6 or 7 buckets will do.
Okay. We've seen people also, they build a house, they do plastering, but when they paint, you see that the painting is not smooth. What is the reason why that is there?
That means they didn't do the scraping very well or the sample print very well.
Okay.
Or sometimes to the wall are some ways.
Okay.
So you need to treat it very well before you start the painting.
How do you treat the wall?
That was what I said earlier on, that scraping and sample print.
Now there is a common thing people used to, make painting beautiful, or they make the wall beautiful. Andre, can you talk about Andre first?
As for Andre, I don't usually do Andre, but I know how to do it. But I have a friend that have been helping me if we want to do Andre.
So the Andre does what? What happens with Andre?
The wall will be very smooth.
Okay, so you use the Andre mostly for the inside to make the wall very smooth.
Yeah.
So all the mistakes, the wall not straight, the Andre will do those corrections.
Yeah, it will do those corrections. Then after that, we use some chemicals to brighten the
paint work.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you think people should call you to come and paint for them, not somebody else?
I might not say that they should call me because I'm a good painter.
Okay.
Maybe they will see the work that I'm doing, that will make them to call me.
Okay, so your work is speaking for you.
Yes, please.
Okay, so what are some of the common mistakes people do, in painting? Let's say you get a painter. There are people out there that they don't do painting to a very good standard. What are some of the common mistakes people do?
Based on that, some people don't do painting very well because they are not masters.
Okay.
So sometimes they are in a hurry to finish early and go for another one. That's what they have been doing.
So let's say a standard 3-bedroom house, you have to paint the inside and the outside. How long do you think you can do that painting?
If the theme is maybe 4 or 3, roughly 1 week, everything will be set.
Okay, 4 or 3 team, you can do painting inside and outside within a week.
Yeah, that'll be 1 week solid.
Talk about how to mix paints for us a little bit.
As for mixing, depending on the water quantity, or depending on what you want to paint, that makes you to mix the paint the way you want it.
Okay. Now, let's say, what type of paint will you recommend somebody to buy for their painting work in Ghana?
Depending on the person's budget, because I can't mention.
No, but you are working. You know that certain paints are good. Okay, based on your professional advice, I would advise this person to buy this paint. Not an advert, but buy this paint for the work to do well.
Okay, then we'll go for Coral or Shield.
Coral or Shield.
Yeah,
they are good paints.
Yeah,
so you use them mostly.
Yes, please.
For them. Now, people use oil paint. Is it good to use oil paint inside? Can you do that outside your kitchen? What type of painting are you supposed to use?
You can use oil paint, but if I may say, it's not good
to use oil paint inside.
Yeah, inside the room, it will give heat and stuff.
Okay,
but if you want to use oil paint, you must not use it direct. You need to use an emulsion paint for the
emulsion before
emulsion paint
before you use
for
the
the
oil
first
paint.
coat before
oil paint to be used
the
on
oil paint will come on it.
Okay.
But when you use the oil paint directly, it will come to a time it will be peeling off.
Yes, I want to ask that. You see, some people also do painting, and then when it rains, the wall soaks the water. Is it the painting?
No, that one depends on the wall.
The wall itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
That means there's a moisture in the wall.
Okay, that's why it's soaking the.
Yes, please.
Now, let's say if you do painting, how many years are you supposed to do repainting again?
That one depends on the paint you have used.
Okay. So let's say a standard paint like the Shield and the Coral you mentioned.
That will take you maybe roughly for a year, so many years, maybe 7 or
7 years before you do repainting.
Depending on the material that you use.
What are some of the things we do in the house that spoils our painting?
Touching the wall, maybe kids writing on the wall and stuff. Those are the things.
Now we also see some paints that when you lean against them or you use your hands, it shows.
That means the paint have expired.
How do you check that? If let's say you go to buy a paint, do you have the expiring date written?
Some have expiring date, but some don't have.
So is there a way you will be able to check to understand that this paint is expired?
That one I can't tell.
Okay, but let's say you bring it and you are doing mixing, will you get to realize that?
You know.
Okay,
when you get it under.
Okay.
It will be under. It will be something like it's kicking. Okay. Something like that.
Okay. Before. So let's say what advice will you give? Will you advise people that if they want to go buy paint for their building, they are supposed to go with the painter?
That depends on the person. Some people should think that maybe you go and add up.
Okay.
So you need to go with them. But as for me, if I want to do painting for you, I'll take you there so that you buy the material yourself. So that in case of anything, you won't come and say that I lied to you or maybe I added up.
How much do you charge? Let's say you do a normal painting a day. How much do you charge?
Normal painting, we don't have anything like normal painting a day.
You don't have normal.
Then that one is by day.
So like that, by day. You do painting by day also?
Yeah, we do by day. By day is 150, but some people to pay 130.
Okay. But mostly you take it contracts, so you price the entire.
So we price it, then we talk about ourselves, then we know how to share the money.
Okay. What is the best solution you're supposed to mix with paint? Is it water, the oil paint? Is it thinner or petrol? People use some of those.
Yeah. Based on the emulsion paint, we use water.
Water.
We never use petrol or thinner or turpentine, nothing of that sort.
But for the oil paint?
For oil paint, we use turpentine, petrol.
Which of them is best among these two?
Thinner, but that one is very expensive.
So people use the petrol.
It dries very quick.
Okay.
That's why we use thinner. That's why most of the time they want to spray car or something like that, they use thinner.
Okay.
For spraying.
Okay, to dry very quick.
Yeah.
Now also if you do painting, how many days will the paint be solid on the wall, like a standard?
That will take you maybe 2 or 3 days to dry very well. Then you know what you want.
Okay, so let's say this house now. You said you are supposed to do use 3 buckets, 6 buckets outdoor, inside also about 6 buckets also. Are you ready to work any part of Ghana?
Yeah, I'm ready, ever ready, because I need money. I'm working for money.
Okay, so what are the final things you would love to tell people out there about painting?
Painting is a very good work, but when you see us, we are always dirty. So you might think that we don't have money, but we are hustling just to feed ourselves.
Yeah. Okay. All right, this is the second team member of, the guys doing the painting here. What are you doing now?
Now I'm doing scraping.
Scraping. Try it again, let me see.
Yes, okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do it. You press it hard.
You need to press it hard.
Yes.
Okay, so what is that going to do to the wall?
To remove the, let's say the moist,
The small sand.
the small sand.
Okay.
Yes.
To remove them all.
Yes.
So this is the first process before you do painting.
Yes, this is the first process. Then after that, you mix your color.
Okay,
Then you apply the first coat.
The first coat.
Yes.
And after some time, you do what again?
After some time, let's say it will dry. Maybe you take 45 minutes. You can use your filler to cover the crack places. Yes, you use your filler to you mix the filler well. Then after that, you can do your dressing. Then you go with your second coat.
Okay. So you do more of this than you do the first coat.
Yes. You remove everything clean.
So where do you do the sandpapering?
The sandpapering, most of the time we use sandpaper for smooth surfaces. Yes.
Okay, you do sandpapering for
Yes.
smooth surface.
Smooth surface. This one is rough.
Okay, so you just do the scraping.
Scraping, that's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your name?
I'm Godwin.
Godwin.
Yes.
You are the second guy to the team.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Godwin.
Nice. All right, thank you for being part of today's episode. This is Joel Chronicles, and you've seen the brothers who did a painting job for you. I've seen them, all Eden properties you've ever seen on my channel here. These are the guys behind the painting. They've done loads of job, and they are the best guys you can ever get for painting work here in Ghana. See the description below, contact us for your painting job, and that will help you out. Thank you for being part of today's episode. This is Joel Chronicles.